before we get into today's episode, I'd like to thank our podcast sponsors, Barbell Apparel, premium athletic wear engineered for performance with a tailored athletic fit, refined clothing for an athletic body type. Evolution Athletics, a supportive gear company owned by Brian Shaw, four-time world's strongest man and strongest man on earth. We believe in all athletes and supporting their journey towards greatness. It is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you can actually help donate by purchasing some pink shirts at evolutionathletics.com.
They got wristbands too.
Wristbands and belts.
They got the wristbands and they got the support belts too that are pink. Those also count. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So go and support now. Ice Step Industries, $50 off with code BEST. If you want to step up your cold plunge, your ice bath game, well, guess what? You can get one of these at Ice Step Industries with 50% off, code BEST at checkout. And you guys can use every one of these links in the notes. It really helps us out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and those ice baths can get down to 37 degrees. They can go up to 104. Now, the funny thing about those is it's the same quality stuff that you see on the $5,000 units, but it's like 23 and change. So you can get two. You can do one hot and one cold for the price of buying one of the competition's ones. And
if it can handle Nick, it can handle anyone.
This is true. And I mean, I can sit on the thing. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I like it. I love the thing. I'm in it every day. So
that's it. Okay. And I want to mention one more thing. We got the Nick Best seminar in Sacramento, California, December 10th at Untamed Strength. Look, he's going to run through a lot of events. He's going to teach people. This is going to be like basically you're learning a lot. Make sure you reach out. I'll put the link or I'll put all the information in the notes. So make sure you go check it out. If you're in the Sacramento area in December, or if you want to make a trip out there to come see Nick, be in the seminar, well, guess what? I'll put all the information in the notes. Yep. Also, too, we talked about this last week, Nick. October 26th.
Yes.
All right. From 4 to 8. If you are in the Las Vegas area, you can come down to the Barbell store, and Nick's going to be doing a takeover. He's actually going to be helping customers, taking pictures, signing autographs, and working the register. If you want to see him really work a real job for a few hours, technically 4 hours, we don't know if we'll give him a break, but you know.
Be nice. Okay. That's fine.
That's it.
4 hours straight.
Nick, what's the name of that mall that it's at?
The Summerlin Mall.
The Summerlin Mall. So guess what? If you guys want to show up, we're doing the takeover. There's a lot of clothing in the store, and you know what? We're gonna make sure that everyone gets a handshake, a picture. Make sure you come down and check Nick out over there at the Summerlin Mall at the Barbell Apparel store.
Yeah, and they're going to have some of my shirts there too. So that's going to be awesome all the way around. So if you come in there and get them, I'll be able to autograph them for you too right then and there.
Exactly. So that's going to be a nice little event that, we're actually going to try to do this a little more often too, because like I said, it's a great way to reach the people. It's a great way to show up and interact with fans, because guess what? I see so many people wearing Nick Best shirts, and you know what? It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I really do.
That's
Plus,
it. And
they're pretty cool.
Yep. Well, with all the things going on and stuff like that, Nick, how was your week? How have you been? How is training?
Training's going pretty good. I haven't posted it yet, but I squatted 735 this week, so that went really well. Kind of gone back to going down even slower than what I was, and that feels better. So that went pretty good. And then did the leg press, mainly went more quad dominant on things. Still did some stiff legged deadlifts with the 150-pound dumbbells. I think I did a set of 15 with those, and then the hyper extensions and glute ham raises and stuff like that. I got after it pretty good. But the cool part is I did a set of 50 on my shrugs with no straps.
That's it.
So
getting that grip strength ready.
Starting to get ready to go to Norway next year and go after someone's record in the Hercules hold. And plus, I'm just starting to get more back into the grip, because I trained my grip a lot at the beginning of my strongman career when
Mhm.
they would do the farmer's walk and stuff like that all the time. And so and I still love the farmer's walk and it still feels really good. So I might go after a record or two on that as well.
There we
So
go. One thing that's
should be
one of the
cool.
things that you talked about, on a regular basis. You're retired from strongman, but you would love to do special events where, hey,
Mhm.
I'm going to set a
Yeah,
record for this event, and that's the only event you're going to do. You come in,
correct.
you know what I'm saying? You dominate the event, and shake hands, kiss babies, and make it look good.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, doing a full on strongman contest over 3 days or 4 days, I mean, I can probably handle four hard events, three for sure, but I can't handle the five or six events. It's just, I don't want to go rhabdo.
Exactly.
It's
It's
hard
a
on my
big concern.
kidney. I can still train really heavy. I can still get really, really strong. I just have to watch the volume. And that would include like competing in a full on strongman contest. Don't have to worry about that much powerlifting because it's three squats, three benches, three deadlifts.
Mhm.
You're done. It's not too bad. It's a
Exactly, and
one
they're
day thing.
spaced out pretty good.
Right. So I just got to be careful about that, pushing it too hard.
Yeah,
So
and you this last one that was just recently there where Justin competed, you
mhm.
were planning on competing at that one, but it
Yeah.
had to get pushed back because, like I said, you were still working on technique, you were still working on training, and people need to also remember that at the beginning of the year, which it's the end of the year now, but or not even close to the end of the year, a couple more months, but like you just had surgery, you're really pushing it, you were looking towards it, but the thing is
Mhm.
you know what? You wanted to play it safe, and so I want to
Well,
say, did we
yeah.
say talk about May or maybe March?
You know what? It could be anywhere between probably November all the way over to May. Somewhere in there, I'm going to find a contest that I kind of want to go do, and then I'm going to go do that. When I feel ready, I'll show up and have some fun.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking about.
feeling pretty good. Like my squat's coming around, my bench is coming around. It's getting pretty solid again. So I just got to clean up the deadlift, which I'm starting to feel more comfortable with that, and changing some things a little bit to fit the way my body's moving now.
Mhm.
But it's getting better. The muscle imbalance tweaking me sideways. I pulled 675 without too much of a problem, but it twisted me, and I paid for that for a couple weeks, and was just like that. Kind of set it in my head. Can I do it? Yeah. Should I? Let's fix it first, and then come back and do it again. There's
That's
no
the best
rush.
way. Yeah,
There's
no
no rush.
rush, no rush. But
So
there is a little bit of a friendly rivalry going along with this deadlift.
yeah, yeah. Between me and Andy Bolton, yeah.
Mhm.
So he's coming after my record. He's just got to understand I didn't use a suit in the record.
Yep, yeah, and that's how you set
So
the
to
record.
break the record, you might pull more in a suit or not, but you might pull more in a suit, but you're still not going to break the record if you don't pull. If you got to do it raw,
That's it.
it was done raw. So
That's
that's
it. So,
just
and that,
kind
and
of how it is.
technically, Nick is still the strongest 54-year-old until in about a couple more weeks.
Well, yeah, till November 3rd, and then I'll be 55.
And then it'll be the strongest 55. And
Well, then I'll
it's
go after
funny
that.
because like I talk to Nick about this all the time. Where what it is Nick's setting the new standard for old man strength. Because guess what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He keeps pushing the numbers and he keeps training as hard as he has. And do you see anybody really throwing the numbers up that you throw up? And just in training.
Well, there's a couple guys that are not too far off there, but no, but it's okay. I mean, it's you know what, I'm just trying to be the best me, and I'm just trying to have fun with it. And if I can go in and kind of lead the way for the next generation coming in, and realize that you don't have to follow society's model of as you get old you can't do things anymore. It's like, well, you do it to the best of your ability till you're bored or don't want to do it anymore. And I'm not bored and I still want to do it. So I'm going to keep doing it till I can't.
And Nick
Um,
is a specimen.
thanks. So I feel pretty good about things. I really do. And I kind of like the way I feel at 295. I'll probably hang here, go back up and down to the heaviest I'll get ever again is I won't get over 305. That'll be the heaviest I get. But
And you
hanging
hold the
out
records at 305.
at 308.
308. Oh,
So I won't even go up to the full 308. The heaviest I'll get moving forwards is 305, if at all. I like I like feeling the way I do at 295 walking around and stuff. So
that's it.
just keep working at that for a while.
Oh yeah, no, keep working that. And I don't even know if you can really like. It was funny because it wasn't even that long ago we were talking about bodybuilding, and Nick always makes references and jokes towards stepping on stage, but he is leaning down. Like I said, we're just
Maybe a
starting
little.
rumors on this podcast. But
Well,
you are leaning down with a six pack and biceps to match.
yeah, well, maybe just a bit, but not crazy. But I'm not getting on a bodybuilding stage. I'll just tell you that right now. It's not
Don't worry,
happening.
don't worry. We'll
I
work
will
on
not diet
that.
down to do that.
Ugh.
I just I don't like being hungry more than I don't like being cold. And
And you
I'm
do not
now,
want to see Nick
and I do like
hungry.
being cold now. So, and me being hungry is not a fun thing for me. So it's not, that ain't happening.
Nah, it goes like that. It
But I will
definitely.
cut my calories back and I will bring things down,
Well,
which
you've
is,
been eating a lot more fish lately. People need to
Mhm.
understand that basically 99% of Nick's diet has always been beef, and so
Yeah,
now he's making that transition to
beef or buffalo.
chicken.
But
Yeah, exactly, chicken, and a little bit of fish here and there.
man, well,
You know,
I was averaging about 3 pounds of red meat a day.
exactly.
And now I'm averaging about 1 pound of red meat and then about a pound of chicken and probably close to a pound of fish a day.
That's it. And he
So I'm
smokes
still
a
getting,
mean salmon.
yeah, yeah, I do. Oh, thanks to Traeger.
You know what
Thanks,
I'm
thanks,
saying?
guys. Thanks, Martins. Without you, I
That's
wouldn't
it.
have the Traeger. So, and without Traeger, I wouldn't have the Traeger. So,
That's it.
yeah, I I love that thing. I mean, the funny thing about it, those the model I have is about $1,500,
Mhm.
and that thing pays itself off if you go out and eat steaks at restaurants like once or twice a week. That thing will pay itself off in probably about 6 months now.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's unbelievable. And it also like I just took Callie down to Temecula. We went to stay at one of the wineries that has a pool and a resort and stuff like that. They had these little cabanas. It's a neat little place that we stayed at, and they had a tomahawk steak, and we bought the steak and we shared it and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
they're so big. It's a two-person steak. But
Yeah,
honestly, Kelly's only eaten
it was a
not
40
even a
ounce steak.
quarter of it.
Yeah, probably. But it was a 40-ounce steak, and she's like, "Honey, we're not going to be able to order steaks like this out anymore because I can actually do it just as good, if not better, here."
Oh yeah, and
And
luckily
that's
for you, you live next to a Costco, and it's like, guess what? One of the best places to pick them up at the what's
yeah,
called.
yeah.
But I was
To buy meat and stuff like
oh
that,
yeah, and
or we go to a
recently I
butcher.
just found a butcher in your area that
Yeah.
advertises on Instagram, and I like next time we come down, we're gonna have to go see what the cuts look like.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely go in there and see about getting some beef. So I would not mind making another tomahawk on the Traeger. So when you come out, maybe we'll have to make a couple tomahawks on the Traeger.
That's it.
I think
Easy.
that'll be fun.
And yeah, it wasn't too long ago. Nick had reached. He called me yesterday, and when he called me, he's like, "Did you see the advertisement for Sick World?" And
Yeah, yeah.
Sick World is Nick. Let the guys know what Sick World is.
Sick World is I don't know, thrash festival per
No, it's a
se.
metal festival. It's a
It's a
metal
metal
show.
festival, but like Slipknot plays it, System of a Down's playing it.
I got
There's
the list right here, actually.
okay,
So I'm just gonna read off the
it's
top
absolutely
ones.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Like you got Perfect Circle. So right off top, you're getting Tool,
Tool,
Alice in Chains,
yeah.
Primus, Slow
Oh, I know.
Drive. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ice Nine Kills, Bad Omen, Spirit Box, Black Veil Brides, Wage War, which is one of the new bands. If you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend checking it out. And then Sleep Token. That's the newest like hard hitting band right now that's out and about
Mm,
where everyone's like they can't get enough of Sleep Token. And then a couple of the other big bands, Lamb of God, and then
mhm.
Nick. I don't know if you ever actually heard Baby Metal, but they're a Japanese group that sings basically metal.
Yeah, I think I've actually seen them. Yeah,
Oh, there you go. There
yeah.
you go.
I
You know,
actually kind of.
Yeah,
kind of
even
that's
Static
why.
X is on the bottom of the list, so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Seven Dust, man, I love Seven Dust.
Oh
You
yeah, I
know?
like some Seven Dust. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They
Yeah,
got
they
some.
actually played Vegas back when I was working at the club, and
Yeah.
they came into the club afterwards. I got to hang out with them for a night, so that was kind of cool. That was really neat.
Oh yeah. So that's gonna be a big festival in Las Vegas coming up
Hmm.
for those who want to check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's called Sick World or Sick New World. That's
Yep.
the name of the show. They got it on
Hmm.
Instagram. They're promoting everything. So as soon as Nick told me about it, I was like, let me check to see what this is.
Yeah, that's next April, so that'll be fun.
Oh yeah, and for
Hmm.
everyone who goes to Vegas, Nick, what was the name of that bar you actually just promoted on your page on Facebook page not that long ago, where they got the free drinks?
Yeah, Ocean's One. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was like $20
Three
for
for
three mixed drinks,
3 for 12.
3 for 12. See that?
Breakfast is $5.99, lunch is $5.99. I think dinner is $8.99. And they're
Yeah.
actually good entrees. I mean, if you're going to come to Vegas and you're going to drink and you're going to eat and you're trying to do it and not go broke doing it, that's probably the best place to go eat your 3 meals a day. To be quite honest with you, it truly is. You can probably eat cheaper there than you can at home. Um, and the food's good. It's not bad. I mean, it's
Mhm.
actually pretty solid. I mean, it really is all the way around. It's a neat place. I've spent many an afternoon there having my lunches there when I was working here. So
And let
yeah.
me tell you right now, it's funny because like every time I go down to visit Nick, we're always going to a new place. But the thing is Nick's
Mhm.
like the ambassador of Vegas for Strongman. You know what I'm saying? He's the person. He knows every nook and cranny. He knows where everything is at. I never see him like
Know where to
basically
park.
Jeep. Yeah, exactly. Never needs the GPS. He's like, no, we get here, we get there. Oh, check this out. Or like, there's a story behind every building. Nick knows it, and it's fun because, like I said, we get to go on these adventures when I'm
Mhm.
down there and checking stuff out, filming content, doing stuff like that, which is always just a blast every time we do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and Nick knows his
yeah.
stuff. So it's like, yeah, even with everybody like that comes to Las Vegas who's in the powerlifting strongman, I know they give you a call. I know they like,
Mhm.
hey, how are you doing? Like, wasn't that long ago?
Yeah,
Nick was
Andy Black
training.
just reached out to me today.
Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
There you go. He's probably going to be coming out to Vegas here pretty soon then.
No, he's here. He's here.
Oh, he's here?
Mhm.
There you
Yeah,
go. You
he's
know what I'm
here.
saying? And guess
So
what? I could probably see him showing up at the range here pretty soon.
I can see that. Should be fun. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing is like, Vegas is known for two things: known for gambling and is known for Nick Best.
Yeah, or have him and James go after the Stones again because James actually managed to lift the 440 granite stone, and Annie didn't make it. So it was,
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? But, well,
yeah,
Nick's got some huge stones in his garage,
yeah.
and we're
Well, I
not,
got a
man, we're
440
talking
here.
about actual stones. We're not mentioning anything.
I got a 200-pound Atlas stone here. Yeah, or a 200-kilo Atlas stone. So yeah.
Something, just a little something to play with.
Hmm. And both of them are super tall, so maybe they could actually not only just start at the lower platforms and work their way up to see how high up they can actually get the thing because it'll go up to 6 foot tall.
Exactly. Wasn't that long ago? Nick was telling me with like the don't you don't even use the tall platform anymore, huh?
Not too often. I mean, it used to be the first because I got 6 of them, and the
Mhm.
first 5 were the height of the world's strongest man podiums.
Yeah.
So when you did the stone run, that's where you had to go. So we used to have to get a 260-pound stone up to the first one, up to 6 foot, and then down and down and down and down, and then 4 inches down for each one from that point on.
Yeah.
And then the last one was the height of the Arnold when they used to do the stone over bar.
Yeah.
So the last one is 49 inches exactly, and so we try to get the 440 up there as many times as we can. Then you get to the contest and you do the 500. If you do the 440 like 4 or 5 times up there, you get a good shot at getting the 530 up there. But they don't do
There we
that there
go.
anymore.
Let's hear
I
it.
would love to see them bring that event back.
Well, hey, Arnold, if you guys are listening, you know what I'm saying? A little credit our way.
Yeah, yeah. So it'd be pretty cool.
That's it. And also, too,
Mhm,
speaking of the Arnold, there might be an appearance of Nick Best in the
mhm.
cage.
It's possible. I'm trying to work it out with the animal guys right now. I got to respond back to them and get back in touch with them. So that would
That's
be fun.
it.
It'd be fun to come out there and lift. It really would.
Oh yeah. Nick doesn't like showing off, but he definitely will show up to show off.
Yeah. I just like to lift in front of people and with people and stuff like that. So it's fun. It truly is. It's a ball. I mean, deadlifting 600 for 15 at the Olympia was just so much fun.
Oh yeah, damn near
So,
broke the internet when we posted it.
well, I want to get back to that type of shape. So working on it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mhm.
He's getting there, guys. Don't let him be modest because that's what he's doing.
So
Uh,
it's what is it? Undersell, over deliver.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Nick's a businessman, so he understands. I'm just his hype man over here, just trying to
Yeah,
blow him up.
that's okay. That's okay.
Oh,
So, but yeah, so it's training's going pretty good. I'm pretty happy with everything right now. Just keep moving along. Like I said, I'm working on some of the grip stuff now. I was pretty stoked at the Shaw when I picked up the 190 pound Thomas Inch.
oh yeah,
So that was kind of
and you
cool.
made it look easy.
I almost pulled the 210 off. So, and that's without training it or doing it. So I'm gonna.
Did you even have chalk on your hand?
Yeah, I think I had a little bit of liquid grip on my hands. So, but
You know.
put some more in.
Uh,
It is
well,
fun.
Nick,
It's
we actually covered quite a bit in this podcast today.
yeah,
You
not too
know,
bad. Yep.
that's it. And with everybody out there, if you get an opportunity, you listen to this podcast on your platform. We're really trying to get the audio going, so we would
Mhm.
appreciate if you guys went out there. Apple, Spotify, whatever listening platform you use. You know what I'm saying? Just give it a listen, rate, review, all that stuff. But
Yeah.
Nick knows exactly what to say to end the show.
Oh yeah. Train hard, train smart, and be the best you can be.